All right. So we're Halloween's over.
Sadly.
I want to say something on the record. The reason we didn't do the Halloween shit is the way we were supposed to is this motherfucker's fault. All right, and I'm pointing at Isaiah's because you guys don't have the video yet. It's Isaiah's fault. I just want to say that right now. Somewhat Alex too, because they're the paranormal, fucking weird shit guys, and they dropped the ball and the ovary. To be fair,
Yo no hablo inglés. No sé de qué está hablando este moreno.
Okay.
Okay.
Once again, you got to bring the skin into it. I don't understand why it's necessary, but okay.
Micah, it's only because I love your black skin.
So,
It's all good.
could you torture yourself? Could you torture yourself? Could you torture yourself if you have to? Not
What-
like anything crazy, like mutilate, like cut off a finger.
What are the what?
I don't know. There's
You gotta set up a scenario for me.
I mean, is it
Uh,
cold
you gotta paint the
torturing
picture.
yourself?
I don't want to. I don't like people putting people's like actual family members in like situations, even like hypothetically. But say you had a kid,
Uh-huh.
all right, hypothetical kid.
Whew.
Terrible,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So and then I don't know. It's like heavy rain. You have to torture yourself to get the
God.
information for like, and whatever reason you have to cut off your finger
To get the information to save the kid, so it doesn't save the kid.
It saves the kid.
Okay.
Like you cut your finger off, you prove that you will sacrifice for your child, and I will let your kid go.
Oh yeah, that finger's coming off.
But like pliers,
That's gonna hurt. But
Yeah.
yeah.
not something easy, not
No.
like a quick knife. Like,
That's
nah,
gonna
like
it's gonna suck.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair, I think I could do it because there have been plenty of times where when we used to work at
Mhm.
Factory X.
Factory X.
Yeah, there were times I got like some mean metal splinters that got deep, and I just immediately started ripping off all the skin in order to get it out.
Okay.
So I think I could cut off a
What
finger.
about you,
If- if
Micah?
Push
Cause-
came to shove.
You can
Yeah.
cause pain to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Micah?
Damn.
Depends on.
You can always have another kid, right?
Easily
Nah,
replaced.
I mean, yeah, if it was that situation, probably.
You need a. What about depending on which finger?
No, I mean, the thumb
okay.
is the most important. I mean, thumb's not technically a finger, I think, but
Yeah.
the thumb is the most important digit. There we go.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's
Medical terminology.
biological.
Digit.
Biological.
But I mean,
Losing your thumb, you'd lose your thumb.
the thumb would suck. But I
Yeah,
would do it.
because you have to grab everything like.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes us so advanced, right?
Oh, that
One of the
sucks.
things. Yeah, it would really suck. I've done it. I used to do it every now. Well, I still do it every now and again. I'll go like
And then writing. Imagine if it's your right
a
hand.
few hours being quote unquote disabled. Like I'll
Living like Alex.
if I can in my own home, I'll turn. I won't open my eyes for a while and see if I can like navigate properly and not hurt myself. And other times I'll.
I hear that's good to do in case there's a fire. Because
Oh.
with the smoke, you won't be able to see. So
Okay, yeah.
if you practice walking
The thing
around,
is, well, or at least where I live, I'm on the first floor. I could literally jump
just
out
jump.
the window.
Jumps out the window. Yeah, just a couple scrapes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've gone out that window for less, so it's not really surprising.
Twinkie.
It's not a big thing, but yeah, I've gone like with one hand, like arm down the back and just see
Yeah.
what can I do.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think one finger I could definitely, like I said, the thumb would suck a
Yeah.
lot, but I can make do.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'd be a parent that probably do everything.
I
Yeah,
feel like anything.
go above and beyond. Which is
But
crazy.
then from now on, that kid's nickname is whatever finger I cut off. Like, yo, what's up, Pinky? Yo, what's up?
I feel like the pinky's also weird to like take away.
Index.
'Cause I don't know. I feel like it would
It
look
would look
weirder if your
weird because
pinky was going.
it's like it's a emptiness right there.
Yeah.
You gotta do the Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Do 2 fingers.
Yeah. It's these two or nothing.
What else? Want to talk about comics? Comic books?
Yeah. You lead the conversation on that one.
All right. So Alex informed me that he is interested in purchasing comics of the X-Men variety,
Mm.
which is understandable because their recent, it's not a reboot, but more like their ideological change in the books is very fascinating. The writer, Jonathan Hickman, who is the one that wrote,
Yes.
East and West,
I know Jonathan.
possibly his last job at Marvel will be to reboot kind of the X-Men comics.
Mhm.
So just to catch people up for the past like 10 years real quick of X-Men, very quickly. The Scarlet Witch, who in the comics until recently was considered a mutant, she created a alternate universe or alternate reality where mutants were the dominant species. Then heroes stopped her. She found out that her brother had manipulated her. And so because she was tired of like the whole mutant thing, she just said no more mutants. And because of that, millions of mutants around the world were depowered. Not to the point where they just didn't have powers. They didn't have the gene
They had less.
that makes them a mutant.
So were they
They
less
became
power?
humans again.
Oh, okay.
Like they literally became humans again. And a year or so before that, there was this extinction level event called on this island where mutants were living, where Sentinels just raised the place. which
Goddamn.
killed 16 million mutants.
Damn.
So in total, at the end, there were only like 200 mutants left. Then recently, there was a mutant born that caused other mutants to start being born and have their powers back. And so they're kind of
So like another progenitor.
yeah, they're raising their numbers up again, but obviously there's still people that hate them, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
They become a bit more militarized under Cyclops' lead, and now we get to the new story that started off with these two comics called House of X, and it looks like Powers of X, but it actually is Powers of 10. And long
Okay.
story short, you find out that a longtime human collaborator with the X-Men, you find out she was actually a mutant, and she's lived.
I love it.
Yeah, you find out she's a mutant, and she's lived 10 lives, and in each of her previous lives, for once she found out she was a mutant, she was trying to find ways to help the mutants and like have them survive. But in every single timeline, they've died. So what happens is when she dies, she's reset back in the same timeline, but with all the memories of the previous lives.
Mm.
So each time she's trying to help, she's aligned herself with different mutants over the time, and she's on her possibly last life because there was a mutant that can see the future, and she said, "I see you. You're either gonna have 10 lives or 11 if you live your 10th life properly." So she's like, "This is my last chance to like do some shit proper." So basically, she went to Professor X and Magneto, and she showed them like what happened in her previous lives, and now they're like, "All right, you know what? We gotta get our shit together." And they created their own island nation of mutants, and they basically made humanity acknowledge them by creating 3 drugs: one that extends the human life, one that gets rid of all what do you call it, diseases of the mind,
Okay.
and another one.
So mental health all cure
yeah,
all.
and a
Okay.
super antibiotic. You make 3 drugs, and they're like, "Yo,
Okay.
you can have this drug, but you have to recognize us as a nation." And since then, Professor X has basically been like, any mutant, villain or otherwise, is part of this nation. I don't care. We just gotta keep to hear ourselves. And yeah, that's where it starts off. House of X and Powers of 10. And Alex has asked me about it, so I think you should really, anyone that's interested in X-Men, this is like the best place to start off because they just like, they made this shit really awesome. Because X-Men hasn't been, it's been okay for but it hasn't been really good, and people haven't been excited like this for a while. Like I think the first issue sold out, X-Men #1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my knowledge about like comics, this is like the first group that actually creates autonomous rule.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the first time it's like a 100%. They have their own nation.
like they literally don't even let humans
Yeah.
on the island.
Yeah, so they're you know, I guess I can't call it ethnocentric because it's not an ethnicity.
But
It's
species centric.
Species centric, you could say it,
Mm-hmm.
or like, I know there's eugenics, which is for the genetics.
Yeah,
Like,
to
so-
a degree. I know what
yeah.
you're saying though. Yeah, to a degree, it's kind of like that.
Yeah,
And-
so look at that. We can't even put the proper word to it to define it. So that's how new of a concept it is.
Yeah, and it because of Jonathan Hickman, there's some like high concept stuff in there. Like they show other timelines and what happens, but there's a thing called singularity when there's so many hive minds together, they just collapse into a black hole of thought and
Jesus.
data. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I think definitely Alex would like. And for anyone I said that's interested in X-Men, this is the best place to start off.
Mm.
And that's my spiel for the comic book people. I saw this movie called Parasite Friday.
I heard it was
The
really
Korean
good.
movie? Yeah, it's really good.
Is it based
'Cause
off the
I
anime?
saw the trailer.
No, not at all.
Dude, the trailer is like, if you were trying to get an idea of the movie, the trailer
Yo,
doesn't give you anything.
it's really fucking
It's so
good.
mixed up. The
Yeah.
trailer's so mixed up in what it's supposed to
What's it about?
present to you.
All right,
That
I'm
you don't know
give
what you're gonna
initial
expect.
premise because anything after that is a spoiler. The initial premise is the main character, the family. They're poor, like somewhat lazy, but really they're just poor. And the members of the family, the mother, father, sister, and brother, are unemployed. So the brother gets a chance to become an English tutor for
Rich girl,
for
right?
a rich girl, and then he gets his sister a job as the brother's art teacher, and they try to like enmesh themselves into the family, and that's literally all I'll say because anything else is a spoiler. Just watch it, please watch it. It's really
yeah.
good.
I saw it on Google was giving me a bunch of ads.
Oh, okay.
Because like, you know, I'm a weeb, so automatically by liking
don't say.
Japanese things, you will get other Asian things thrown
Yeah.
at you.
I love Korean films, like even more than Japanese films. I really like Korean films. They can do cerebral
For
and
me, it's like
psychological
Chinese
stuff way
films,
better.
like Chinese action films. Oh my
Oh, okay,
god.
fair enough. Yeah, and for
saw-
action films, I understand that.
You saw The Man from Nowhere?
Yeah, of course.
That was a good one.
Is it?
That's Korean one too, right?
It's Korean one, yeah.
Mhm.
Like I
Really
said,
good.
they do that mind fuck really
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
And A Man from Nowhere. But this movie is from the same director as Snowpiercer. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, that's with Chris Evans.
Yeah, which is it's a American film based on a French comic, directed by a Korean director.
So many ethnicities
yeah.
here. We don't know what we're
He
doing.
directed that. He directed this monster movie called The Host back in, I think, like 06.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that was really good.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I think it's me Bong Joon-ho or Bong Kun. I'm not sure. I'm gonna butcher it, but
Yeah, the problem is you can't really Romanize Korean. It's weird. You can't Romanize it properly.
yes, that's true. And but I'm just saying, yeah, definitely watch it. But yeah, The Man from Nowhere is good. Old Boy is good. The original one. Did you ever see that? Oh, you never saw Old Boy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, have you seen Old Boy?
No.
What the fuck? God. Okay, yeah, you should watch that. This is
Okay.
What's that about?
this guy, he wakes up in a prison, and he's kept there for like at least 10 years or so, and he finally gets out. And he's trying. It's like a private prison though, because it's like a hotel, like a giant hotel.
Yeah.
With separate rooms, and he's been locked in that one room for like, let's say 10 years, and he finally gets out. He tries to find the guy that, like, because people pay to put someone in there. He tries to find the guy who paid to put him in there, and it's a revenge story, and it's fucking good.
Why are revenge stories so good?
Yeah, that one's good.
You ever seen Train to Busan?
So I saw the devil. Wait, what?
Train to Busan?
Yeah, that's the zombie movie.
I've never seen that one.
You
I
saw it?
heard that was really
Oh
good.
yeah, it's
too.
good. I mean,
It's another Korean film, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
They're making an American remake, but I mean, it's a good
Ah.
movie. It's not like does anything new for the genre. It's good. It's a decent movie.
Mhm.
So I saw the devil. Yeah, that
We
was.
spoke
good.
about that last time.
We were talking about. I don't remember we talked about. Okay,
In detail.
cool. All
In
right,
detail.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go into it.
It was
Just
really good.
watch them. Watch the movie. Korean film.
Did you get around to watching Wake and Fright at all?
Sure.
Oh, that means no.
Nope. Not at all.
if I can translate the expression that just happened with Micah, he starts off with a serious face and then slowly it turns into a smile, and then it just becomes the biggest grin you've ever
I
seen.
can tell you I saw it. But I'm gonna talk shit about your brother right now.
Oh, let's
I
go.
hope I can't wait to listen to this. So hopefully he does. I'm shit on him
Talk
hard.
mad shit about him.
Your boy pulled a. I can't say the name of the person he's emulating. He pulled one the other day because Sabir had me. Me and Sabir were talking about Joker, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know how John got into the conversation, like in terms of his name popped up." And I'm like, "Oh, John didn't see that movie yet." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, his kid just got born like literally around the same day the movie came out, so probably." They have a newborn at home. He hasn't had a chance to see it. He's like, nah, fuck that shit. He's a bitch. You should have seen that movie already. Blah, blah. He's like, yo, you know what you should do? He's like, so Sabir said that I should text John a spoiler about the movie, but then like act like I was texting Sabir and just be like, oh shit, wrong number. My bad. So I texted him a spoiler, but like it's a fake spoiler, about the movie. I'm like, yo, remember that part when blah, 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 blah? And so I was waiting for him to be like, yo, fuck, I didn't see it. And I'll be like, oh shit, I thought you Sabir. Nah, your boy responds, oh, I haven't seen the movie, but I heard that happen. Oh, really? You heard that happen? Because it damn sure didn't, motherfucker. So why are you saying that? Yo, I'm like,
Well, at least unlike last time, he was honest about not seeing the movie. Last time he basically made shit up last time.
Damn.
Motherfucker. I'm like, damn. So your brother's
Oh god.
questionable now. I don't know about him.
Yo, see, this is why we have different fathers.
That one change is a big difference. But yeah, so he said that. I'm like, I couldn't text him about it. I couldn't even expose him, but now I did.
Oh god.
Now for the interwebs,
The world knows. The world, everyone shit is out there.
for the internet to find out, and hopefully he listens to this, or his girl does, and then she's like, "Damn, you suck."
She laughs at him.
And she leaves him.
No, because recently Lily's been talking mad shit to him.
Yeah?
She's acting mad bougie because her credit score hitting like a.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and she's like, if you don't
And she's
get
like,
your
sorry, I don't speak broke.
I think Kiran should bleep her credit score
Yeah.
because
Sorry, it's 690. 69. Haha.
at least bleep the real one, please. All right, I'm done.
Just
I'm done with things to talk about. I think. I got another story, but I'm gonna hand it over to you about something you were talking about before.
Okay, so some weird stuff has been happening in the news lately.
Yeah, I like this.
Why am I porn open?
This is the weird news segment of the
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
podcast.
Get your phone out the fucking mic.
Move your phone back.
apparently, New York City has been essentially deporting homeless people to other states.
To get their numbers down.
I'm not sure if it's to get their numbers down.
Mm-hmm.
I there's no like explanation for why it's happening.
Okay.
But They've been shipping them off to like 33 other states. And specifically, Hawaii is one of them. You shipping off homeless people, giving them a vacation.
Is that the best state to be homeless?
That's a good question. I feel like New York would be one of the best places to be homeless because of the amount of people there are.
It gets cold though.
It gets cold, and people.
I mean, cardboard is pretty
but
warm.
simply like, the density, the population density is crazy. Dude,
So wait, how does that benefit a homeless man?
Aren't there people who do
Well, they
panhandling for a
money.
living?
Oh, I guess.
yeah, there's some people that have regular jobs and then like.
They just pretend to be homeless and get money on the street.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know about those.
So I mean, I feel like by population density, still, the numbers speak towards being homeless here. is
I
better.
mean,
Where would you
But
go?
then again,
if population density mattered, then California would be a fucking safe haven.
but then again, I guess also you have other homeless competition. Damn, this is hard.
Yeah, because then you have like the legitimately homeless people who have unfortunate circumstances. Then you have the druggies. Then you have the alcoholics.
Yeah, so you got a lot of
I
competition.
think they all fight each
Yeah.
other then.
I don't know.
It's like a fucking like a gang.
Wait, don't you know that people used to hold like the homeless fight club? That
bum-
shit's real.
I like that he's laughing about this shit.
Bum
Bum fights.
Bumfights.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm laughing about it because
Because you're a dick. I
Damn
understand.
right I'm a
laughing.
dick.
Yeah.
I just laughing about it because you never expect people to actually do that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Set up a bum fight club?
Yeah.
I expect cockfights, but not that.
You know they had Mandingo fights in slavery time, so it's really not much different.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. They had black people fighting each other. It was slaves fighting each other. And no, I didn't just get that from Django Unchained.
These are historical facts.
Actually really haven't. That homeless, I mean, shipping them to Hawaii, that's bad money.
That is, yeah.
What the fuck? First of all, what planes are they putting these motherfuckers on? Or actual ships, maybe.
They're putting them on the Boeing 737 because they hope it crashes.
Bro, imagine you paid for a fucking Hawaiian vacation right months in advance. You ready? Like, yo, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna get some
Flights all booked.
And then next to you sits the smelliest motherfucker you have ever met. in your
How'd you
life.
get, how'd you get here?
Yeah, man, I just got one. I was chicken. I don't even have my passport.
Hey, sweetheart, I don't even pass me a Henneken.
Passport. Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
You see, he immediately takes advantage of the compliment.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah, give me a Corona.
Oh yeah, eat that man. I'll take it from you.
Do you feel less bad for a bum in Hawaii?
I mean,
isn't like in the non-metropolitan area pretty cheap to live?
I don't know anything about Hawaii. I know except for the fact that it's an
It's
island.
tropical as shit.
It's a island.
I mean, you can technically live outside. I think the
Archipelago.
Yeah, you can live outside.
Chain of islands.
So you don't even need a house in Hawaii.
And Obama might
That's a
be from
hurricane
there.
hits.
And then
Hurricane
Obama's from
or
there.
heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Or then the volcano gods get upset.
Where do you go
That's
then
alright.
if you become homeless?
Where would I go?
No family.
If I became homeless, like
Yeah.
me right now, the way I am,
Yeah.
I have a car.
Yeah. No car.
I said, nah, fuck that. You can't do that shit. Nah, you can't give me that hypothetical.
Let me hit the delete key on your car.
Honestly, if I was homeless, I feel like I would kill myself.
Oh God!
I don't know how you get away from that. Honestly, all right, I understand. Like, I kind of sympathize with homeless people because I understand how you go crazy. Because, like, imagine like
Yeah.
being
You can't get. I mean, it's hard to get a job
normal.
too. You need an
'cause
address to get a job.
It's like a
Circle.
circle,
Yeah.
cycle, whatever. Because to get a job, you need to have clothes and you need to be clean and well groomed. But then you need money for that, so you need the job for the money, and then the little bit of money you
Yeah,
probably get
it's
from
the
panhandling,
same cycle
you might
of-
just use for food to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
and
further your suffering.
and on top of that, you also have the problem of
Nigga, I'm
the experience thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you need experience to get the job, and the job expects you to have experience
But
in the most
even
entry
that,
level.
even for like the most entry level, like let's say fast food or whatever,
Mhm.
or like custodian, overnight or shit like that.
Mhm.
Still, you have to for the interview. You have to be clean. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, you
you
have to
can't
be
just come
clean.
in and be like,
You need an address too.
yeah. So,
I mean,
there
the
are
mailing
often
address
book
isn't.
jobs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you meet that person, you still gotta be clean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like even minimal stuff. Because there's some jobs I think that would take like a homeless shelter or like a men's what they call the houses. I forget what they call like. But yeah, like they'll take that or like even like a YMCA if you live out of there. Like every few days or whatever, they might take that as an address.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just the part of like being clean and having clean clothes is like, damn, that's hard. Stop fucking clicking that.
Okay.
Would you purposely put yourself in prison?
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that, right?
Yeah, some people do that.
I don't want
Okay,
prison because I
amazing.
feel like I'll be raped.
Oh.
So
Hey, you pretty, Micah.
Yeah.
You're pretty.
I got the big butt. So I would kill myself.
Fake.
Yeah.
I would save up money, get that hair on.
Oh, with heroin?
Sorry, oops, hair on, and then boom,
That's a good
Oh,
way to
just
go.
OD?
off into bliss land, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm not even gonna be like, conscious for the tremors and frothing at the mouth. and
Uma Thurman style.
yeah, no better no one having adrenaline around me. Don't bring me back. Don't bring. I'm gonna put a sign.
Put
first.
the
I'm gonna put a sign
norepinephrine
up.
away. Put the
I'm gonna put a sign
epinephrine
on my
away.
neck first. Leave me be.
Now when they try to touch you with the needle, get the norepinephrine.
Or like
like,
I'll do it near a fire station, and then like when they bring me back, I sue them for wrongful life. But what about you? If you were homeless, your first 3 steps to whatever you do.
I figure the subway's a nice place, I guess.
Okay.
To
Hunt rats?
to stay warm.
Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
rats are warm.
or a shelter.
hunt some rats.
I mean, that's a good shelter, I guess.
Yeah, just have a
It's
sword.
warm down. It's hot as fuck down there.
exactly.
We know that for a
It's good- It's a
fact.
good shelter. You can pee anywhere you want because it's not, you know, pee and shit.
Okay.
How do I get food though?
You-
I mean, do you care? Do I care at that point? Like, do I just steal? No, but I'll just steal food.
Then you go to prison.
Yeah.
And you'll be good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But I get raped.
But isn't that always gonna be like misdemeanors? Not even misdemeanors.
You go to
They probably-
jail.
Yeah, like overnight, right?
Yeah.
Too bad. I already ate the food by the time they put me in the slang.
It depends on 2 things. It depends on the victim, and then it depends on what the cops want to do. It's not cops be like, just come on, man, just
They
whatever.
didn't want to deal with you.
Yeah, and then if the victim is like, it's whatever, he's homeless, like you
Mhm.
know, the struggle's real out here.
Yeah.
Like if you got mugged by a homeless guy, like not mugged, but like if you like snatched your purse, right? You have a purse, and he snatched it, but then like they found the guy and everything was still there, nothing missing. Would you press charges?
No.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm like, you're kind of a dick, but okay.
What if $100 missing?
Damn.
Would you press charges?
Against the bum?
Yeah.
There's no, you're not getting shit out of it.
Exactly. So once again,
We'll
Yeah.
put him in jail and get him some health care.
You can help him out.
like yo, cop, release him. Just let me know which alley you're releasing him on.
It turns out you now made him your bum bitch, and he now goes around mugging other bums.
Yep. So you make that money back, bitch.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's how you do it.
Look at that. We're 4D chess out here.
What about you? Oh,
King of the
I'm
bums.
gonna tell you where you fucked up, but
King of the bums.
Me?
Yeah.
He's like king of the
Bum
bums.
you get a Burger King crown that you found in the trash.
I'll be like in John Wick.
Oh, yeah, with Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, Lawrence
Yeah.
Fishburne's character.
With the pigeons?
I'll be the.
I probably do a crap ton of PCP until I kill myself by
How do you
accident.
get PCP?
Yeah, where do you get PCP from? I feel like heroin's easier to get,
I think PCP is cheaper.
but
Yeah, but how
it's like
how
easier to
you?
get. Like, I feel like New York City is not an angel dust place.
I mean, there's
I have no information in any way.
I have no venues of getting
no
drugs.
way for me knowing that, bro. I just said that.
Yeah, the one there is the one that's basically a liquid that you usually dip like a cigarette in and you smoke it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's another way to get it, and that seems to be the more common one here on the East Coast.
Okay.
Over in like the Midwest and the Southwest.
Mhm.
Over there is like there's a shit ton of like angel dust. You can get it anywhere.
All right.
Yeah, a bunch of angel dust or whatever variation there is of it. Do it until the point that I accidentally kill myself.
Okay. I mean, it's not accidentally if you're doing it on purpose. But okay.
It's accidental.
I'm gonna slit my wrist while I accidentally kill myself.
Wait, no. You know what you do? You sit sideways for attention.
Oh yeah, I hate those people. Just do it properly the first time.
Exactly. If you're gonna self-destruct, do it right the first
You should
time.
do a PSA for that. On how to kill yourself properly. Here's where we all fucked up. Well, not me, because I was gonna kill myself on YouTube, whatever.
Mhm.
And I get that the fucking swipe for the phone.
Oh, the square
We
reader.
were talking about that before?
Yeah, I gotta steal an
Get the
Obama
square
phone.
reader.
And I get the square reader, and then like, do you have any money? They'll be like, I have no cash. I take card.
That's no problem.
Yeah,
I've updated myself.
yeah. Do you think that's gonna be
I'm
like?
a
This
21st century.
is the bum future.
I'm a 21st century homeless. Okay,
Do you see
Assurance
that
Wireless.
that happening
in the future?
Yeah. Why not?
I
Or
have
maybe there's someone out there already that does
Yeah.
that.
I got Assurance Wireless from outside of a urgent care, and I have the Wi-Fi code for this McDonald's right next to me.
I got insurance wireless.
Yeah.
And then I have Wi-Fi right here for this McDonald's I'm standing in front of.
You see the people that open the door for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I guess they're
They
like,
put their hand out. When I put a hand out now, I literally wanted to spit on him.
Oh, here that segues nicely. I don't like tips, right? Maybe it's a black thing. I give tips, so it's not a black thing. But like, I hate tips for 2 reasons.
well,
One,
the concept of tips.
the concept of tips, America, right? The reason they do it mostly is because the jobs that it's normally for are ones where they don't get paid minimum wage because they're expected to make back the money in the tips. First of all, that's bullshit. Okay,
Mhm.
just pay them properly. First,
Yeah.
like, all right. Secondly, I hate the people that have normal jobs that also still expect a tip. Like when they have a tip jar at like a restaurant, like at the counter. Like I'm picking the food up. What the fuck am I tipping you for? I don't tip that shit. Like when
Yeah.
I go pick up food, I don't tip because I'm like,
I did all the work to come here.
Yeah, like you're just the chef. You just cook, so you should be having a normal pay. You're not a waiter or anything. So
Yeah.
I mean, you got to
I
think
hate
about
that
like this. Tip-based jobs are kind of like things like taxi driver, where rather than having a wage, just like you're an independent contractor in a sense.
Mhm.
Well, but the restaurant is like halfway because I know plenty of people that they work the tip job specifically because they often make more than they would if they worked 40 hours.
exactly.
With
So
a proper
they're
pay.
basically getting over on us. So fuck them.
Fuck them.
That being
Bring them
said,
down
That's
to
only
our
an
level.
American thing too, right? Tips.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
other country doesn't really.
Not every
Yeah.
other, but like the majority of like other
Countries.
Yeah,
countries.
Europe is the same thing.
There's no tips
The
there.
country
Yeah.
of Europe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like disrespectful.
The country of Europe.
Eurasia, it's not a thing.
Yeah, it's like I think some places it seem like disrespectful because you're saying that the person can't earn a wage.
Ah, you get snuffed.
I would love to visit those places and live there and forever.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like it's fucking annoying, man. Like
Yeah.
the tips. And like, here's the thing: people think that tips are like automatic. It's like no, you actually have to do your job properly, like and well to get a tip. Like, I remember one time I went to what's it called? The wing place, Buffalo Wild Wings,
Wing Sluts?
and
The
no.
wing-
Wing Sluts. And Buffalo Wild Wings in New Rock, and the person was just horrible. I think I don't know if I told the story already, but just to sum up real
No,
quick.
I don't.
Okay, yeah, they just like they sat us down. It was me and my boy Gavin and my boy Timmy. They just sat us down. They came around once to get the order. That was it. Not for refills, not for do you want anything else. Then because we were catching a movie, we were waiting to get our check. The guy didn't come around. We literally had to go and find somebody and be like, "Can you print us out our check? Because we need to like leave." And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Boom. We give them money. We left like I think me and Gavin left like $0 tip, or we might have like rounded up to next dollar, so it was like a few cents. And then Timmy just like he had cash on him, so he gave like exact money. And the guy was like, you gave like $1 tip, right? Yup. And walked out. Like, you're looking at me like, you don't understand the shitty fucking service I just had. Don't like look at me thinking, oh, you guys are assholes. No, fuck you. Your employee sucks penises.
Yeah.
And like in a bad way, not like in a I
Yeah,
want to suck
like-
a penis way.
Like not like a bukkake party, but like
I
a
don't know what the
like
fuck he's talking about. What is he saying right now? Yeah, man, totally.
Yeah.
whack.
Write it
God
down.
damn it. But yeah, so like tips are, you earn a tip. And here's the thing, right? If you want to ask a girl out who's a waitress, you got to give her a good tip. 'Cause you can't like stiff her and then be like, yo, you want to go out?
I remember Jose would
Yo,
do
you
that.
gotta give a good tip and a good tip.
Ah, like a penis. That was good.
I try. Okay.
But like, do you give an extra tip if the other tip isn't good enough? Like, you be like, yo, because I'm gonna disappoint you later, right now I'm gonna give you more money.
No. What if you give a disappointing tip,
And then
right?
you give her a good
And
tip.
you do get to give her a tip, right? Another disappointing tip, but then you give her a good one at the end. It cancels out, right?
What's the one at the end?
I think she's just like.
Oh no! When you're done, you just throw money on her chest.
Oh, okay.
like
alright.
like you nut on her chest, and then you like put the money there, and it
Sorry.
sticks to her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. You have a girlfriend, right?
No.
Oh. Really? The way you know about women,
Right?
I'm so
Yeah,
surprised.
I'm surprised he's not drowning in women right now.
Yes,
This is said by me who also doesn't have a girlfriend.
I am often told while I don't look like a Chad, I act like one.
But yeah. So yeah, if you want to ask a girl, you gotta be like, you gotta give a good tip. You can't.
These are good. These are very good. Very sound theories.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't give her too much money then, because it's like you see like a prostitute.
You can't see-
I was
A male prostitute.
like, you have like a 40% tip. Like, yo, you want to go out? Like, why'd you give me so much money? Yo? You want to go out? Is this for like later? Like, what do you want?
Oh god.
It's hard. It's hard out here.
Yeah, it's hard.
Asking out girls in face to face. Because I feel like our generation is more used to phones
Phones
Yeah.
now.
and the interwebs, like having this barrier between me and the real person before
Mhm.
Like you know about the new thing, right? It's
No.
like
I don't know about new shit. Like, how would I know?
The new thing.
it's
no.
colloquialism. Goddammit.
Is it? No, it's not exactly.
All right, fuck you. So you millennials, right? You're aware of that category.
Yes.
And you're aware of Gen Z, right?
Yeah, I don't know which one I am, but yeah.
Hey, you're a millennial.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're under, I think if you're over 18 already at this point, you're still a millennial.
Okay, all right.
No, I think
But
it's-
that extends all the way up to
Gen
34.
Zers, what, if you're born in 2000?
Yeah, 2000 or
okay.
later.
All right, so yeah, I'm millennial, I guess.
So they have a new name for them. They're called Zoomers. So kind of make fun of like boomers.
Yeah.
You know? And there's constantly memes about them. Be like, all right, there's boomer memes on Reddit
Okay.
that are essentially making fun of how every Zoomer is addicted to their phone and looking at it.
Right?
But then they meme it because there are always things like, oh, you want to read on everything on your phone.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, I have a library card. And it's like, You're aware I have all the information I want right here, and I don't even have to walk a step out of my house, right? Stuff like that, basically. Stuff that can easily be like counter argument,
dismissed. Yeah, like,
dismissed immediately, and there's a better alternative for it on the internet.
You're just being grumpy right now.
Yeah, you're just an old man.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a episode of Parks and Rec where they're trying to save I think a video store or whatever, and they're having like a town hall meeting, and there's one guy in the back who's like, I'm watching every movie I can ever think of, and right here on my phone, like it doesn't even matter. And then like he's in the next town hall meeting, and they look up something else, and he was like, oh no, I just looked it up like right here on my phone, because
it sounds like it sounds like Aziz Ansari speaking.
No, it's not that surprising. There is an episode where
he always says shit like that.
He's addicted to he's addicted to texting and stuff.
Okay.
Because I think he was on like Twitter or one of them, and his character got in an accident because of it, so the judge took away his phone for like a week.
Oh Jesus!
This nigga couldn't find his way home. Like it was funny, but yeah, like I feel a little grumpy too about the whole phone thing, because like I feel a little more old fashioned, because when I go to like dinner with people and stuff like that, like I tell them like put your phone down, because I'm not eating with you if you're gonna be on your phone the whole time, because fuck you, I came out. I wasted time on
human
you.
interaction.
So yeah, exactly. Like otherwise, this fucking eat a meal and video chat at home. Right? It's the same experience.
Xbox Live Party, and we listen to each other munch some food.
You hear that spaghetti?
You hear that? That's Chef Boyardee.
It's al dente. Coming to you soon. Toilet Talk food recordings. ASMR.
I'll take charge of that one.
Aziz did a fantastic job on the last one
with that binaural recording. But yeah, so I feel grumpy sometimes about the whole phone thing. Like I don't like going to lounges and clubs and shit like that. But when I'm dragged out by people and like you're in there, you're like, you're having a good time, whatever. You want to approach a girl, but you see these bitches on her phone. I say bitch on purpose this time.
She is.
You're being a bitch.
Yeah.
You are out in a social space and you're on your phone, like not giving anyone the time of day and just like completely detached. So yes, you are a bitch. Men can be bitches too.
Yeah. Yes, they definitely can, especially the Dominican.
Okay, I don't
know how to say it. Okay.
Yeah, no, because it's funny. I followed a few people like when Instagram started. You were basically following random people.
Okay.
Because I was there with basically when it came out, and I.
Oh, you were the guy. Okay.
No. I wasn't the guy.
Like a fucking hipster, man.
I was there. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
I was in Instagram before the first million, man. Like,
no.
I got the badge of my profile.
I'm not happy about it because, like, I'm not happy about it because the people I ended up following ended up becoming
serial killers.
Sadly, no. That would have been more exciting. But they ended up becoming like, you know about the thing, the VSCO girls? It's basically the California girls that you see on the internet take these really fancy looking pictures, and all they do is post what they do.
Oh, okay. You should watch Ingrid Goes West. You never watched that?
Which one?
Ingrid Goes West?
No.
Fuck! You should watch that. It's like a social commentary comedy movie starring Aubrey Plaza and Elizabeth Olsen, where...
That's it.
Elizabeth Olsen plays that kind of character.
He's Aubrey Plaza.
Yo,
out of here.
Ask your brother. I think he watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, already. If not, yeah, you should definitely watch that movie. It's fucking good.
So yeah, you see who these people turn into when they end up growing up.
Okay.
And it's like they're these obnoxious California Valley girls.
Okay.
Or they become the girls who have nothing good going on in life, and all they do is record themselves touching another girl's ass at the club while they're shaking it.
Okay.
Like
damn.
It's
a lot of
I swear to
other shit.
I swear to God, that part about the recording on the like the internet and the touching the ass, that's literally all I ever see.
I know it's true. I understand that's a thing. I know it's a thing.
Like I literally started unfollowing people last week because I was like,
you're not a person.
You're not a person. You are literally a robot.
Yeah. Cause like I remember Louis C.K. was like talking about like hot girls at bars because like he got divorced. This is a one from like 5 years ago. One of his stand-ups. And he was like, then you like when you see like these hot girls at the bar, like they have like nothing going on. They're like, who are you? I'm a hot girl at the bar. What is your job? I don't know. Guys want to fuck me, I guess. Like I go over there and they want to fuck me, and I go over here and they want to fuck me too. But nah, it's like that's not a personality. That's nothing. Like you gotta be like some well-rounded at least. Like have interest. Like
Like even if it was like something like I like sappy love story movies.
Yeah, like I don't like them, but you like something.
Yeah, exactly. There's something exactly.
I have no problem with someone with a girl who has different interests from me. Yeah, I mean, that's cool because you learn about stuff that you don't normally learn about or talk about.
Exactly.
And it helps conversation go. I just don't want to be like I've been around like going out with my boys, right? And go and then you get like a group of girls and then you hang out with your boys. Okay, it's a whole squad mesh going on. And talk to one of the girls and some of them are like, oh yeah, like I like going here and in this party and I like going here. And it's like literally all they're describing is like a club life or like a nightlife thing. And I'm like, do you? I mentioned a movie. They don't know anything about movies, all right? And it's just something about like current events. Even though I'm like talking about current events, but I'm like just see like maybe they're one of those people. Nothing. It's just like, do you have any interest other than getting drunk and smoking hookah? Because I do.
Sounds rough.
And like some guys like, yeah, but yo, you're not trying to like marry them. You're trying to fuck them. And like even then, I'm gonna get graphic right now. My penis doesn't work like that, all right? Like I have to think that you have some level of intelligence before I can fuck you. Like seriously, I can't fuck somebody I think is stupid. It doesn't. Yeah.
Sounds rough.
Putting your dick in stupid is just as bad as putting your dick in crazy.
Can't even masturbate. But yeah, it's like if I don't respect your like intelligence, I can't fuck. You or with you.
Yeah, pretty rough.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It's a cold game out there.
I hang outside of Mensa clubs and I just be like, yo, what's up, girl?
I'm just chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
Over here solving this Rubik's Cube with one hand.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's just a 9x9.
Pretty much.
I just realized, yeah, that's damn. One hand? I don't think I can do that. I can do a regular Rubik's. I've never done a Rubik's Cube or even tried to solve one.
Oh, okay. It's super simple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw they made a robot hand that is able of like manipulation like that and was able to do it with one hand. They had to write an algorithm for it, obviously, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you see the robot they made that was actually able to do some like feats of agility?
Yeah.
Was it MIT, right?
I think it was MIT. Yeah, MIT Robotics. Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
and it was that one was too. Like
anthropomorphic ones. Yeah,
the ones they have like galloping and stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't
that robot horse jockeys?
Isn't that the DARPA shit?
DARPA is part of it.
Yeah.
MIT does it too, but DARPA also does it.
That shit is scary.
Yeah, man. It's happening.
I forgot who, I think it was a podcast where they were talking about it and they were like, yo, just put a Terminator head on it.
Yeah.
Everyone will freak out.
Just put it like a red circle. It doesn't have to glow. Just put a red circle.
and make it run down the street in New York City.
Yo.
It's over. People are mass panic.
Shoving women's houses around. Like,
you'll see every hood nigga from Washington Heights pull up with a gun and try to shoot it. You're like, get the fuck out you are.
They forget that's metal, so it ricochets. And
oh, God. You know what it's going to be like? You know in the Boondocks when they shot each other? They were like covering themselves?
Everything but the robot has got shot now. That would be.
They got like 3 dead homies on each side,
and the robot still stands.
The robot's still standing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, the what is it? The singularity. That's when the AI becomes so advanced. I think.
Wait, I thought that's when man becomes part of AI.
I don't remember honestly. Maybe that is it. I don't know if I can remember. It's one of those things.
You know the thing is, Elon Musk talks a lot about this. So when I listen to him talk about it, he has his own concept of it, and then physicists have the other thing. You know, computer scientists.
Yeah. But the robots, I don't know how talking about girls in the clubs came to robots, but yeah, that's the life.
I mean, they are robots.
Yes. Oh yeah,
robots.
They are. But oh yeah, you want to hear about the strip club?
Yeah, sure.
Tell the strip club story.
It's not even that long, guys.
Okay.
So
damn, Mike, I thought it was that long.
We were going. I'm putting names out there. Well, I'll put one name out there. Sabir. Okay. He don't listen to the podcast anyways, so I don't care. Sabir and his biological brother and I were trying to get a few chaps from our workplace to go out for a certain person's birthday. Because last year we went out for this person's birthday and it was fucking horrible. Because we didn't go to the initial place because the girls that he had with him weren't 21 or older. And then the second place we went to was like your basement. Your basement is nicer. And your basement's already nice, but like your basement has more decor and more people in it, and maybe it's bigger too. That place was terrible.
That's pretty depressing.
It has better acoustics.
Yeah, and on top of that, I had brought a few female friends, and they feel they want to go to the strip club afterwards, across from the initial place we were going, but we didn't go, and it was just a fucking horrible, wasted night. So. Part deux, the next year, I'm like, yo, we got to go somewhere. It has to make up for last year. It was terrible last year. Let's do this. So we asking this guy over and over, like, where are you trying to go for your birthday? For months, he's like, I don't know. I'm trying to go maybe the city, blah, blah. All right, the city is money, boy. Save up. Okay. We get to like a month out.
Yeah, when you got to save up just to go to the city?
We're like, yo, because I mean, it's his birthday. You know, you save up for your birthday because your birthday, you going all out. I'm not talking about a regular night. I was talking about like a really good night. So we noticed that he didn't save up. He's like, I got no money. So all right, we're not going to the city because you don't got city money. All right, keep it local. Bronx and Jonkers. Okay, cool. Save up. That's not where you're trying to go. Like 2 weeks out, he was supposed to go 1 weekend to like 3 places to try them out and see where he's going. He didn't do that shit. So a week out, we're like, yo, all right, we're either gonna go to this one place that you always go anyways, just because you have no other options, or we're gonna go to a strip club. All right, because me and Sabir were dead set on going to a strip club because we've never been, and we just want to go at least one time just to say we did, and I don't know, whatever. Maybe the week of the birthday, the person whose birthday it is, oh, I don't have money, I'm not going. Okay, all right. Well, fuck you, because me and Sabir are still going to the strip club. So me and Sabir,
I had a question.
yeah, you know who it is. Yes, you know who it is.
Oh my god.
So me,
I knew. I didn't.
I guess, but I want to.
Yeah, and I know who it is.
I just
know
want
that already.
So Sabir, his brother, and I go to the strip club.
We celebrate his birthday.
And to celebrate the other person's birthday.
Yeah.
While
Without him.
He's not there.
Yeah. So Saturday, all right, boom, get the money, boom, go to the strip club, get there like 10 o'clock, City Lights, Yonkers Avenue, all right? Keep it simple. And walk inside, money, sitting down. Sabir's brother knows fucking every person in Yonkers, so he runs into mad people, including the bartender and stuff like that. We chilling, watching. Okay, strip club is cool. It's cool. I like this. His brother's talking to some strippers. So I don't know what I think it was my phone or something, but I got out of it, and this motherfucker's staring at me. His brother's staring at me, smiling. I'm like, what did he do? I see a stripper walking over to me. He's like, "Oh, Poppy, you want to lap dance?" I'm like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah.
I didn't want to like spend money that early or whatever, but I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like she was pretty, obviously. So I went. She's Dominican. She had like some red like bikini type stripper clothing on.
Stripper uniform
with glasses and like big frame glasses. They were fucking awesome. Like a strip club, and it was good.
Yeah, it sounds like it was good.
It was good. She had me speaking Spanish a little bit, and it was good. So we go back out, and as I'm going out, Sabir's going to get his lap dance. It was good for him. So then we just chilling at the bar, and the strippers are like just on us, like you know, all right, cool. Next to us, though, down the bar, there's these two dudes, this fat white dude and this like ethnically ambiguous man.
Oh god, they got a Bruno Mars
throwing stacks, boy. Like, all right, maybe not stacks in terms of grands, but like hundreds, stacks of hundreds.
Yeah,
100 singles. Bah, 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 just firing them off. Specifically on these two twins, these stripper twins.
That's amazing.
Yo, just flooded. Like he'll get hundreds and like 100 singles. Just throw it like
with a whole stack.
Just open it up. Boom. Like this nigga was spending money.
He didn't have like 100 on the top and then a bunch of singles.
It was all singles, but he was throwing like the bundle of singles.
He throwing bundles, like hundreds, of singles.
Okay, you ever seen when the money falls out in GTA? Yeah. He's throwing up bundles.
This is not Atlanta, okay? You don't have rappers coming in here throwing $50,000, right?
That's crazy.
But he's throwing stacks of like hundreds of singles, and we're like, damn, this motherfucker's spending. Literally, it's covering the floor, like it's coming, it's wafting over to us because of air currents and shit. We're like, damn, this motherfucker. So we just chilling for the most part. And I won't get into details because privacy and whatnot. And, but overall, it was good. It was cool. I can see why people go there. It's nice, to be around. I mean, I won't say they're sexually promiscuous and that they'll fuck you, but like women that are more open with their sexuality, at least to say. Okay. It's nice to be around that because some girls are like kind of clammed up and like if you don't know them, even if girls you do know, they're kind of like shy and shit like that. So it's cool to be around girls that just give you a lap dance for money, obviously. But
exchange services.
Yeah, it's cool. And I can see going there not like often, but like maybe once every few months, like once half a year or whatever. And so while we were there, we're dancing with the strippers, and like for a good amount of time they were on us. We weren't even putting money; they were just like chilling with us, and that was dope.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah. And Sabir's brother is like texting the person whose birthday it was, like, "Yo, bro, come on, like come to the strip club." He's like, "No, man, I don't have any money." Like, if you want to pay for me, I'll come. Fuck out of here, nigga. We transfer. So instead, he spent his birthday at Outback Steakhouse with men.
Damn.
Oh god.
And yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, it upsets me. I hope he listens to it because he knows it upset me already.
Seems like his whole love life upsets you. I didn't
use names. Yeah. All right, so
his entire love.
You know
life.
who it is, but
yeah,
I was hoping it was somebody else.
No. The internet people don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was strip club. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't spend all the money I thought I was gonna spend. So
I mean, that's happened plenty of times. Like, what was it? We went out for a drink for Isaiah's birthday. Mm-hmm. Like the bartender ended up giving us like 3-4 rounds of shots free just because we weren't like hounding him for the drinks, and we were giving like decent tips.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. And honestly, most of the money we spent was on a bottle that said we didn't even need to have. So it was cool. That was my strip club story.
That's pretty cool.
Trying to be as anonymous as possible.
Okay.
Anything else?
Anything else? Anything else? Anything
I don't
else?
talk about. All right, fuck it.
Halloween's over, everybody.
Yeah.
Now we're in turkey season.
No, skip straight to Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty
We're in
much.
Christmas
I mean,
season.
there's a lot of places that disregard Halloween too. They're just like, no, put the Christmas lights on. Like if you go to like I went to the Westchester Mall yesterday with my girlfriend, and they had the lights up already. They're
Yeah.
like, fuck that, no Halloween.
Yeah.
We don't do this here.
Did you see that one house on Kimball that
Yeah.
has like mad like things, just a mad like
Yeah.
figures out?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Mm.
Is that house like regularly that heavily decorated?
There's people that go off a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like a up the street somewhere where they go hard. They fucking.
Well, I
shit.
saw a video of someone with Halloween lights, and they timed the display to the Ghostbusters theme song.
Ha,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I want to go hard. I want to do some shit like that.
Yeah, you one of those people that cares about that stuff.
Some cornball. Like to just
What about
fucking
you care about that stuff? Halloween holiday
like
decorations.
when you have a home.
Yeah, definitely. Because specifically, I remember that I used to go trick or treating in between Yonkers and New Rochelle
Mhm.
with my friend,
Yeah.
and when his mom would take us there, they would take us to a specific house that was like they pull up all the stops.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the dad
Mhm.
outside dressed as Leatherface,
Okay.
but he's sitting in a chair and he has nothing on him.
No, the typical scare shit.
No. Here's the thing: Leatherface is on the porch, but he comes out from the side of the house with the actual chainsaw.
Oh, so
yeah.
the
So it's a decoy. Yeah. It was it's like a scarecrow.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then like the whole like side of the house where you basically run away from him
Mhm.
is like well decorated, and they have little actors here and there.
Okay.
It was really nice, but it wasn't over the top.
All right.
In the sense of like scaring you shitless to the
Yeah.
point where you're like traumatized. But it did give you a good scare where you're just like, some kids will wet themselves.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess kids weighing themselves.
Mhm. But I guess when this comes out, it'll already be past Halloween. But what are you guys gonna do for Halloween?
I have no plans.
No?
No.
You're gonna sit home? Beat
Oh,
up?
probably. Everybody I know is pretty much busy or has their own plans.
You?
I don't celebrate holidays.
Oh. No, but do you watch like at least like horror movies and
I-
shit or no?
I don't
No?
give a shit.
Oh,
at
no?
all.
You don't get in the mood to like watch a horror movie? No.
I don't understand when I tell people I don't care about stuff. They
Yeah.
like still don't understand that I don't
Yeah.
care. They
Yeah.
like because what it is. The problem is the I don't care gets overused where people are like I don't care, but they actually do. When I
like-
say I don't care, I actually don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit at
Yeah.
all. I don't
Huh.
do special shit for Halloween. I don't do special shit for anything.
Ah.
I live my life. Fuck special
I
days.
do like Dia de los Muertos because they send me bread from Mexico. It was the Pan de los Muertos.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that shit is fucking good. I'd kill a couple niggas for that.
I guess it's appropriate on
I
Day of
think
the
it's overreaction, but
Yeah.
okay.
Dead.
To kill someone for bread, if you're not starving, if you're homeless,
If you were homeless.
and the bread had PCP in it.
Mm.
Oh, man, that sounds like a great piece of bread.
That PCP bread is the worst side.
Exactly.
So I'm trying.
Imagine PCP bread. Now you want to eat people because you think they are PCP bread.
Damn. Drug filled bread. Yeah, I think we're done.
All right, so that'll be a close, guys.
Bloopers.
She's a mutant and she's lived.
I love it.
You fucking savage.
What a fucking asshole.
It's good though. It's good
No,
though.
it's not. You're a dick. I'm
it's
gonna
good
do
content.
Oh, I got you.
It's good content.
I'm waiting for all the. He's looking at you. You gotta give him a pound or something. Or a poke.
Oh,
Yeah, bring to me.
She wants me to pull it out. Pull it out outside. Just let me know.
Fuck, I forgot what it was.
You were talking about Powers of 10.
Yeah, House of X, Powers of 10. Powers of 10. And,
Keep that in, Kieran.
Fuck yeah. It's called
But I had like footsteps.
Toilet Talk Unedited. Raw.
Uncut.
Uncut, uncensored. And
I'm circumcised.
and so